Digital Romance TV.
Hi, this is Claire Casey, and today I'm talking about 3 signs that it might be time for you to break up with your guy. And I guess this might also work for men too. It might be 3 signs that it's time to break up with your gal. It's hard to see these sometimes because one thing is you've invested so much time usually in a relationship, and the thought of having to, throw all that away and start over is tough. And also, it's hard to think about being alone sometimes. And not only that, it's a lot of work to break up with someone and make the change and start over. So the reasons stack up pretty fast, don't they? But here are 3 signs that you might need to consider that as the possibility. And the first one is that you're the only one, and have been the only one, working on the relationship or trying to work on the relationship. That may also be an indicator that you are the only one dissatisfied with things. For example, if he's getting everything he wants out of the relationship and you're not, he may not be motivated to make changes. The second reason, or the second sign that it might be time to consider breaking up, is that you spend a lot of time thinking about or involved in your past, thinking about past relationships. Oh, it was so awesome when so-and-so and I had this. Or the same thing, only with the future. I was out with a girlfriend and she was in a really difficult relationship that was not satisfactory and hadn't been for a long time. And every guy that we saw, she was sort of fantasizing about what it would be like, to be with him instead. So if you're spending all your time either in the past or the future and none of your time in the present, that might be a good indicator that there's a big problem, and you may need to consider whether this relationship is viable for you. The third sign that it may be time to break up is that there's zero intimacy. Now, this can go 2 ways. It can be the problem in a relationship, or it can be an indicator of the problem in a relationship. But if there is no intimacy whatsoever, that's sort of the foundation of most relationships. And when something's going wrong with it, that's almost always an indicator that there's something else happening. And it can be something very big. So if nobody in the relationship is willing to make intimacy happen, and it does take work, then that might be a sign that you should consider whether you are in the right relationship. So those are 3 big signs, and if you're in the middle of thinking, oh, I'm just not sure, and you have some of those, let those guide you a little bit. I hope this has been helpful for you. This is Claire Casey for Digital Romance TV, and I'll talk to you again soon.
If you've got a cell phone in your pocket or purse right now, then you've got everything you need to create incredible romance and passion with the man or woman in your life at the push of a button. Go to digitalromance.tv/TRB to see Michael Fiore make an entire audience of women in the Rachel Ray Show swoon, and learn how to use tiny little text messages to have the relationship of your dreams.